everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And with the playoffs quickly approaching, the end of the regular season power rankings. You take a look at the Suns. They've fallen down to the third spot and are hoping to turn things back around.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they were expected to be one of the best teams entering the year, and we've seen nothing to change that opinion.
A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Walker, and it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, they've got MP. He's out there with ball. And it's Ford in at the center, locking down the middle. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, BA. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Pass to Philon. MP outside. Ball outside. For 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three with a little of some confident distance.
Outside Walker. The 3 is up. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Ford. Now here's MP. Here's Ball. Pulls it. Cash money on the open jump shot. Ball's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Halliburton. Gets the 3 ball that goes.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in his catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now here's Miller. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And he's good on the second. The Hornets have gone 3 and 3 so far from the floor. From deep, MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Halliburton, pass to Christie. Back to Halliburton. The 3 is up. Miller pulls it in.
That's just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. And it's Ford missing.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
To the middle. Stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. And here's MP from outside. Yes, sir. And it's all with the assist that time. MP's got his second basket.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing.
Outside Walker. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. All right, a chance to check in with our rookie leaderboard and see which young players have the highest rate of steals in the season's second half. Hornets leading by 9. Miller outside. Ball outside. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Christie uses the glass to finish the layup.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Pass to Miller. On the wing, MP. Here's Hill. The free ball.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Now here's Dunn. Ball with a steal. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, high percentage shot, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He said one person he cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. He's got it all. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Salone, following the bucket by the Pacers. Fires for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. With only one game left, let's take a look at what the final standings could look like out east. You look at Charlotte, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course the Pacers, not posing much of a threat right now.
When I look at Indiana, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Here's Salone. He played a great game against New Orleans. 4, that's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Christie. Now done. Outside Walker. Here's Christie. Covered by MP. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 8 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rebounded by Halliburton. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to MP. Ball outside. Takes a 3. Indiana with a rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Charlotte leading by 6. Inside. Miller. Pass to MP. Here's Salone. 4-3. Hits the 3-pointer.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do that.
Indiana's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Bryant outside. Back to Halliburton. Pocket 4. And no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, certainly got to be near the top of the list. Number 1, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Pass to Christie. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Christie's got 11.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And here's MP. Miller outside. He shoots it. Misses off the right iron.
And it didn't fall. It was still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Christie's shot is off.
So you will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from the three-point line.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Porter Jr. He's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for LaMelo Ball. And the Pacers also making a change. Brown's checked in. Christie passes to Walker. Here's Christie. Walker in the post.
Oh, so nice. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 13 points in the game.
And they are letting those plays fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Pass to Walker. Here's Brown. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Charlotte leading by 11. Porter pass to MP. Here's Daniels. Right now averaging 6 a game. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Outside Walker. Pass to Christie. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP with it. Now guarded by Bryant.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Porter. Second free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Walker. Here's Brown, covered by MP. It's Walker on the wing. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. And Indiana misses again. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to MP. On the wing, Daniels. Berger defending. Great open look there. Daniels has got his second basket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Miller. MP right side. And here's Porter outside. Brown grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Herder with it. Walker for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ford's got his fourth rebound in this one. And drive by MP. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Brown. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Second chance shot. Walker's shot is off.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And he gets it back. Another shot. MP to pass to Porter. On the wing, Daniels. Drops it with 3. Daniels has got 7 points.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
They set the pick. Pass to Hendricks. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is deliberate.
Outside Herder. To the middle. They need this. That shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got his hands. It's not like the
the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with MP. Michael Porter out there with Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Philippines got the job done. He scored 28 points and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
So 1 for 2 that time with the strike.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. MP, number 1. And of course, Tyrese Halliburton.
Both guys are incredibly unselfish and make their teammates better. What more can you ask for?
The first free throw is good.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
And both free throws good for MP. Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Here's Salon. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Miller. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Brown, guarded by Miller. Now Herder. Now Halliburton. Shoots. Is rebounded by Salon. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to MP. Miller outside. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Fires at the triple. Miller's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Halliburton. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Give him 8.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
Outside quarter. Back to MP. Pass to Miller. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. There's Herder with the 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Any possession that ends with points is a good possession. MP providing the assist.
Now Halliburton. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Pass to Salon. Now here's MP. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He buries it from 3. Miller's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's just excellent vision from him. He puts it on time and on target.
here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him. In transition, here they come. Here's Salon. And that one is hammered home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And technology, always a conversation for us. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players.
Yeah, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and ticket times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Council with the bucket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Ball against Halliburton. Miller, a screen on Halliburton. There's Ball with a three. Brown grabs the board. For Indiana, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Brown. Halliburton outside. Hook loose. It's stolen by MP. Here's Ball. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to MP. Miller with it. Now MP. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
He's guarded by Porter. And the shot goes. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
A foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Ford's checked in for Charlotte. Banton comes in for Miller. And here's Indiana now. Walker passes to Christie. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Passes along. And here's MP. Here's Benton. MP left side. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And he didn't like that they conceded a 3. He was determined to get it right back.
Halliburton, pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Ryan, the screen on Ball. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Ford. Ford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Christie. Now here's Dunn. Outside Walker. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Salon. Dunn with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Back to Dunn. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walker. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. MP with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Pass the ball. Back to MP. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Christie's shot is off. Charlotte's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And here's Charlotte now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean, because they were hitting everything.
Well, I think that what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter. I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Here's Walker. Paul with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Slow. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
From the arc. Christie's shot is off.
He has that confidence rolling. He had 2 threes in the first. Hasn't had one since.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Christie. Connects from downtown. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his first triple of the second period. Third of the game.
Ball passes to Banton. MP outside. Here's Salon. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Pacers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. That one's good for 2. Halliburton's got 15.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Pass to Salon. And here's MP. Here's Ball. Down low. Kicks it out to MP. Puts up a 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton surveys the floor. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Oh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
There's Ball with a 3. He drops it from range. 18 points for him.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Halliburton, the pass to Christie. Ryan, a screen on MP. Steps back. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 21 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Charlotte building a mountain of the lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. No, I don't want to worry about ticklish.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Indiana Pacers.
They've got to run shooters off that ride. Just hoping they miss is not working. It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to ball the shooters without opening up the driving lane?
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Walker, and it's Christie in at the two-guard position. It's rebounded by Salon. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Christie with the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Salon. Sends it home from three-point land. Salon, he's got 14.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's MP. Shot from the low post is good. MP's got 26.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Christie passes to Bryant. Outside Walker. Halliburton against Ball. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now on Ball.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And here's Charlotte now. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Ford. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Oh, LaMelo Ball just got injured. You gotta be kidding me. Not at this stage of the season. Oh my god.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A
Oh.
10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Timeout call.
Hopefully you'll be able to play through it, because I mean, this is, we've only got 2 games left in the regular season after this game right now, so hopefully we'll be able to play through the injury, because it would hurt if he couldn't. But that Charles Lee probably has something out right here. And then, and then maybe put him back on, maybe before the end of the third quarter, maybe even in the fourth quarter, if the lead is close enough to the Pacers.
Mitchell's checked in for Charlotte. All right, let's take some time now to see which two guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. MP, number 1.
And I just love how he doesn't waste possessions. He doesn't force things. By and large, if the shot isn't there, he'll just make the right pass.
That's what it takes. If you're going to shoot a high percentage, you have to have the touch, no doubt. but you also need to be intelligent in your shot selection. He's a coach's dream in that department.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams who don't want to run with us, they know you play us. Have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or the open back schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Bryant, the pass to Halliburton. It's Walker on the wing. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Here's Salone. 14 points for him. Three-pointer. They get the rebound.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Pass to Dunn. To the inside. Here's Christie. Misses in close.
And that was a triple-double for me.
Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Salone. MP with it. From downtown. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. And Bryant pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Salone. Salone, he's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's Ford. And he jams it home with authority.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. To the paint. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll...
Oh my god. Look at that. We were up by like 33. And now it's down to 11 as soon as I come back in with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth. That is crazy. See, this goes to show you that this Charlotte Hornets team is just not the same. Doesn't play the same without them. It doesn't function the same without them on the floor. And now it's an 8-point game. Like, this is crazy. I mean, Indiana's playing like how they were playing in real life in the 2025 playoffs. Right now, like, it's crazy.
Very stiff at the moment. With the final games of the season ahead, this is the worst case scenario injury for them. Just hoping they can adjust.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
So the volleyball's still not on the floor. I guess our coach is taking him out for the rest of the game.
Daniels out there with MP. And there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salone in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. The Pacers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Christie. Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 14. MP with it. Walker picks him up defensively. MP shot is off. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul.
Well,
That's a
4 fouls, so
big
just got to be careful the rest of the way.
And we've seen some
At
good
least
free throw
it's,
shooting in
there's
the
only
second half.
5 minutes left in the fourth, so I mean, foul trouble isn't a problem
Pacers
right
trail
now.
by 13.
Just,
Pass to Walker. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Salone, he's got 7 rebounds in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, I like seeing MP attack down low. I mean, because sometimes it forces the D to foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for MP.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Walker. Here's Christie, and he drives in. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Christie's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Ford, covered by Bryant. Here's MP. Here's Salon. Cashes in the 12-footer. And the Hornets lead by 15.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Bryant. Sinks that one from the post.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Charlotte leading by 13. Daniels passes to MP. Pass to Salon. Here's Ford, covered by Bryant. MP scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Dunn.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Salon, he's got rebound number 8 now. To the middle. Pass to MP. Here's Daniels. The 3. Sure, from three-point range.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from here.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Walker passes to Halliburton. Here's Christie, covered by MP. The shot. Up again. It's good on the putback.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 10
now
points
I'm just
now,
going to
just
press
in this
up for
quarter.
the last like 2.5 minutes,
Paving
so
the way as they hit
I
the
may
home
as well
stretch.
just, you know, out run and gun them
Rebound by Ford.
like I do in
That
real life.
closeout certainly made a difference.
Just gets to the rim explosively.
That shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Daniels. MP outside. Here's the pick. Here he goes. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Halliburton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Dunn outside. Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. Sinks it from
Oh no,
distance.
alright.
Halliburton's got
I'm just gonna
35
run and gun.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher.
Who's getting back on defense?
That's another bucket. Some
We've
guys
got another
make the game
40-point
look
triple
easy.
double.
He's at 40 points yet again.
And now he owns the 5th most career 40-point game. It's stolen by MP.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hornets.
Offensively,
43.
most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win a
have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Here's Chris King, covered by MP. Halliburton outside. This one for three. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 38 points.
They'll do it. We're going to win by
How about the
15.
unselfishness
They
of
had a
this team?
43
Yeah,
point
the willingness to
triple-double.
make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And here's MP.